Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you. 8:30 straight up. Hope everybody's having a great morning so far. It's a big day to get on the way. March 19th, 2019. I think today or tomorrow is the last day of winter. Have to check that out. Anyways, so I read a great book a long time ago. Really changed my life as far as marketing thoughts were. And it was by two gentlemen, Trout and Reese. I think it was Jack Trout, Al Reese, I think were the two gentlemen. They wrote a book in 1981 called Positioning, The Battle for Your Mind. And I was kind of reviewing back some of my notes from that book last night because I've been thinking about how life has changed in those last 38 years. Now your mind is a turf war. I mean, people are battling for your mind all the time. Just take, for instance, our political world. You're being inundated with messages on a consistent basis about what people are trying to sway you to. I don't care if you're to the right, to the left, in the middle, or where you are, if you're socialist, this or that, or whatever. Constantly, your mind is being battled. And in today's world, it's so much different because every time you go to a website, any place you go, it's constantly tracking you and it's sending you information. My son suggested that I purchase a book yesterday. And so I went to the bookstore. They didn't carry it. I went to Barnes and Noble. They didn't carry it. So I looked on Amazon at the book. And all of a sudden, I started getting all of these messages about other books in the same genre of books. I didn't ask for that, yet they're showing up everywhere in my world. And so that's one of those things you have to do. I mean, if you just take, let's go back to that political thing. If you just take the thought process that a 30-second ad in the Super Bowl costs millions of dollars, you will know that how strong and how effective advertising is today. And anything that is going on television, if it's political, it's a turf war going on in your mind. They're trying to sway you one way or another. And if you also look at, for the last 40 or 50 years, our college campuses have been swaying you one way or the other. And constantly, there is a huge change that is taking place in this world. So why do I bring that up? Because your mind is your mind. It's your turf. It's something that you have to figure out how you can protect it, how you can protect your mind for all of these messages. And I think that's one reason that meditation has taken off so much. I was reading the Calm app, Calm, C-A-L-M app, is like one of the top selling apps anywhere in the world. It's a meditation app. And it's there to help people bring things to a slower mode. So if you think about that, it's constantly being battled. So a couple of things that you can do is, the first thing is understand yourself. Learn what are your hot buttons? What are the things that upset you? And what are the things that motivate you? Learn about yourself. Find somebody that can coach you or help you or asks the right questions to help you determine where you want to go with yourself, both emotionally, mentally, physically, business-wise. It's really tougher nowadays. The great thing is there's a lot of people out there that have done a great job of helping people attain their goals. And yes, it's going to be an investment, but you can invest in yourself too. I don't know if there's another person in the world that I'd rather invest in than myself. Maybe my kids. Yet you really want to invest in yourself. So if you can find somebody that will help you with that, That's a very important thing, to understand your emotional self. Be an intentional person. One of the things in our world of Dale Carnegie that Mr. Carnegie talked about was living an intentional life. You controlling the direction that you go in, instead of being so swayed by the latest marketing scam or the latest style or fad. You want to control your life. Be intentional. Do the things that you want to do. One of the ways you can do that is feel better about yourself. It doesn't matter what shape, what is on the outside is only the vehicle that carries you through life. You are more than just what your body is. It's your thoughts, it's the way you think, it's the way you conduct yourself, the way you treat other people, the way you talk, the way you listen. Those are all parts of you. We get hung up in the body aspect of it, the physical being. But the real you is something that is more of a spirit, more of who you are, that people really feel, not necessarily the person they see. So make sure that you're able to follow that and love who you are. Really enjoy being you. So other thing is be the real you. Authenticity. Don't be phony to people. If you're the type of individual that really wears your heart on your sleeve, then wear it. Then be that person. It's when we try to be somebody we're not that we start seeing the changes take place negatively. But when we are who we are, and that's when we're able to work through things. So be an authentic person, be who you are, and then most of all, live the life you want. People are battling for your mind. It's a turf war. It doesn't matter if it's a car industry or if it's political, if it's food, it's fast food restaurants. They're all in there trying to grab a piece of you and make you something that you're not. And we get so caught up in these fads and the latest thing. Live the life you want to live. I mean, don't judge yourself by what other people do. Live that life that you want to live. Doesn't matter if you're an employee, an employer, if you're a college student, if you're retired. Live the life that you want to live. And that's a big part of winning that battle in your mind, that turf war that's taking place. And then always study, read, learn, expand your mind. It doesn't matter if you went to college or you didn't go to college. It doesn't matter if you're Einstein or if you're Bart Simpson. Really get yourself to the place where you're committing to having a stronger mentality. And then when these turf wars start taking place in your mind and people are inundating you with messages and you read things on Facebook that are violent, life is great. Life is wonderful when you live it on your terms. It gets tough when you let other people sway your battles every single day. So recapping, back in 1981, I got to read the book, Positioning the Battle for Your Mind. It really taught me a lot about marketing and how people position their products in a certain way to make you buy them. Today, it's a turf war. There's a turf war going on up there. People are really fighting for your brain, for your mind. And it's every place we go. The internet, billboards, anything we do, television, they're trying to sway you to their world. Make yourself stronger. Find a coach, find a program, invest in yourself. You'll find that in the end, you're going to be happier, healthier, maybe even wealthier. Have a great day. Take care.